traders. Hopefully, everyone had a great weekend, is having a good trading day. All market indices down today. Now, before we get into the show, I do want to thank all my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. All right, with that said, I also do want to apologize for not releasing my 3 picks for the week. And that's just because I did see the futures last night, and I thought there was no reason, with the futures being down so much, that there was a need to give out those picks, just because I believed all, with that headwind for coming into today, that those picks would all be down anyway, so there was no reason to release those. So with that said, I do have the SPX up on the chart on the screen right now, and I do want to talk about that a little bit. And as you can see, since we made that high of 35.58 in the SPX, we did have that pullback here right around late September. Right here, we bounced over here about a week or two ago, and then we made a lower high. Right, that's a little bit concerning, especially that we closed below that 50-day moving average, guys. So this could be what we call a double top right here. We had that one top, then we had the second top right here, which is not as high. Now we can see this market either going and retesting that low of about 2 or 3 weeks ago right down here, and see if that holds. If that doesn't hold, we're in probably a downtrending situation, and that would be just my opinion, guys. Remember, this is just my opinion based on charts. All right, guys. So again, if you have positions, be very careful. Take a look at where we're, if you want to take profits or not. We have so much uncertainty between COVID and the elections and people just taking profits. We had that run since mid-March all the way up to these new 52-week highs. So it only suggests that people are a little bit nervous about what's going on and are just taking some chips off the table, which is completely normal and prudent, right? So just be very careful. Again, I can't stress that enough. Look for some decent trade location. Again, I don't like how the SPX closed below that. So we may see a dead cat bounce up to this 10 SMA in the next few days, and then a continuation rather of a selling pressure. We'll just have to wait and see how it all pans out. All right. So now, with that said, let's go into the stocks that we own. We did have to sell a few of them. First one on the list, VUZI. I did keep this one. I still am a believer. I probably should have sold it. I should have got stopped out here right there at 415. We did close at 420. So if I do want to get out now, maybe I saved a few pennies. But I'm in at 407, and I was underwater again after going up to 531. Had a great profit in here, and it sold off. It did close right here near that 50 SMA. We just got to see what happens tomorrow. I will be a seller if it does go below this 403 again tomorrow. That is VUZI. Second stock on our list, which I did sell today, was MTSI. It did close again below this 50-day moving average. I don't like the way this closed below this 50-day moving average, so watch this very carefully if you do own it. If it starts taking out today's low tomorrow, it starts hitting this lower Bollinger Band, you may see this like a rapid sell-off in the name. A lot of times when, as you see on these uptrends where the stock is hitting this upper Bollinger Band, and there are these overbought situations, and they could continue for a while. A lot of times the same thing happens in reverse. When you're going hitting that lower Bollinger Band, there's like this cascading kind of domino effect where you see this kind of selling pressure for a while. Okay, guys, that is MTSI. I am out of that stock. Next stock that I did sell half of my position was STNG. Made a new fresh 52-week low. Horrible situation. Market was down. Oil was down. Pretty much expected. The backstory in the name, I still kind of like it. And when this does run, this is going to run fast and hard, and it probably won't give you time to get in. So, it'll probably gap up, and it'll probably run or double in a very short period of time. And I didn't want to miss it, and I'm in at a good price, right around $11. So I am going to hold this, maybe not much longer. If we see that 950 range, I may want to just bail. Maybe there's something more to this name that I don't know, that most investors don't know. But I really do like the way the president did buy all those call options expiring in the next few months, and that gave me a little bit of confidence in the name. And in addition to that, about their fleet, how new it is. and a few other factors that that I looked into that looked really promising. So again, this could be just market related headwinds, or it could be a bigger picture of I don't think oil is going away tomorrow or in the next 10 years. So that's just my opinion. So I still believe that tankers are a necessary part of this economy. Okay, that is STNG. All right, the next stock that I do own is EDUC. It almost got stopped out here. It went down to 1766. I'm in at 1730. Still believe the name. I kind of still like it. It's near that 52-week high. That 10 is still above the 50, way above it, and we're clearly way above this 200. I almost got stopped out, but luckily I didn't. We did close near the high of the day. I like the way that if we can get above this high tomorrow, I could see a retest of those highs from last week. And if that happens, then maybe a new 52-week high is in the cards. Okay, that is EDUC. Next stock that I did add to my position today was TLRY. I added it. I did bring my cost average down to about $6.15. Love the way it just bounced off this 50-day moving average right here, that yellow line, and that happens to be also that midpoint Bollinger Band. So there's a confluence of technical indicators right there that give a lot of support. I was, I'm kind of happy actually this one was down because I did want to add to my position. So we'll just have to wait and see how this plays out tomorrow. Again, guys, this has to stay above that midpoint Bollinger Band for this to be in this new uptrend. As you can see, since we had that breakout here above this back in early September, we've been above that, stayed above that. We peaked, then we saw that 10 SMA cross over that 50, and to me, it is imperative, guys, that we stay above today's low of 576. We see a move below that, a continuation of below that. It may go a lot lower. Okay, so TLRY, good trade location on this one. If you're wrong, if you want to get in, you get in for a 15-20 cent max loss on this one. So again, trade location is key, and this is where you want to be in this name right here. All right, guys, that is the stocks that we own. Again, I'm not going to give any new picks going into tomorrow. There's a lot of selling pressure. I do want to see this market stabilize a little bit. So again, I'm not going to give you 3 stocks for tomorrow. All right. If you want to buy TLRY and you're not in that one, again, trade location, in my opinion, is perfect for this. You could go in with maybe a risk of 15 to 20 cents. If we get below that again, it'll probably go a lot lower. Okay. So I guess I am going to give the one stock today, which is TLRY. All right, everyone. Hopefully, again, you had a great weekend. My name is Eric, and you can reach me at eric@valueareatrader.com. And if you have any comments, just leave them right below, right there on YouTube. All right, have a great evening, and we will see you tomorrow after the close. And remember to, if you're not a subscriber, I do want to say, please go ahead and do so. I think you will benefit from the technical analysis that I provide. All right, everyone, have a great evening, and trade smart and be safe.